Classic truck rescue. Well, Tuesday morning on week 2 of the house moving project. I'm really happy with the progress that we've made. Jim's been just a godsend. That guy really knows what he's doing. And the whole crew, actually. The Emmert crew, they're autopilot. Those guys, they know what they're doing. So they're dealing with the foundation, getting all the metal underneath. Jim and I have been in charge of taking the house apart and cutting it in half. We got the first temporary wall up yesterday, so basically all the bedrooms and bathrooms are sealed off. The area that we have left to finish the wall on is where the kitchen, garage, and dining room are. It's going really well, and I'm happy with the, you know, it's it's kind of a daunting thing to think about cutting a house in half, especially, and this is a beautiful home as far as I'm concerned. It's, you know, it's not new or you know, super opulent or anything like that, but it's a very nice house and a big house and in really nice condition. It's more than Jamie and I could have hoped for, and we're very happy with it. So it's daunting to take a chisel and crowbars and sledgehammers and chainsaws and all that. Actually, we're starting the, well, I guess we've already been cutting. We've got all the sheetrock out, all the sheetrock's out, all the insulation's dealt with, all the plumbing's gone from underneath, all the ducting's gone for the heating and air conditioning. But I did the electrical. That's another thing. All the electrical's been cut in half. Half of the house is dead from power. Other half is energized and everything's working, and I didn't get electrocuted. Thank you, Lord. Heading out this morning, gonna meet Jim there. We're gonna start cutting the section that we have walled off apart from the house. We're gonna get both walls done because our plan is we've got this tunnel in the middle of the house, and now we've got walls on the sides of the tunnel, so we're just gonna cut everything and let it implode into where the walls are before we put our plastic up so it doesn't get messed up. And looking forward to it. Thanks for coming along. We just praise God for this opportunity. It's really, I've literally put everything aside to do this, and I'm putting everything that I have financially into it. But it's one of those opportunities when it comes along, you don't question it, you just do it. I've had people say I'm biting off more than I can chew. I'm not, because I have professional people that move houses, moving the house. Anyway, I'm just really pleased with the progress. And our chickens are coming today. I got the truck and cluck reinforced with metal, aluminum. The whole floor is aluminum, and the wall where the predator ate through, and wherever there's not aluminum on the inside, there's steel on the outside. So I'm looking at it right now. I still have to pressure wash it. But Jamie's going to pick chickens up this morning, and she'll put them in there. I've had the heat lamp going all night. It's nice and toasty for them in there. I got to get to work. Peace out. Classic house rescue. Bright and early on a Tuesday morning. Jim and I overachieved yesterday. We've been overachieving every day. Every day.
You're done.
And we got this wall all done. Well, pretty much we're just doing plastic up there, but we had a really good idea on what to do with these 2 trusses. Jim, tell them what we're going to do with these 2 trusses.
Those puppies after we cut the roof, boom,
yeah,
boom, boom,
yeah.
boom, and slide them over.
See, they go from one end
so we can save them
to the other end, and like Jim said, we're going to unhook them from everything and we're going to slide them over. But what we're going to do is we're going to put plastic on this wall and all the way up there, and then we're going to slide the truss over and secure it to the other truss.
for water intrusion.
Water intrusion for lack of water intrusion protection. Right. Yeah, that's what I just said. Anyway, we'll get that slid over, but before we get started on that, I have been negligent in getting you footage of what's going on under the house. And that's where Mark, KK, and Larry come in. Mark went ahead and pushed that one under there yesterday, and I believe I had a camera set up over there getting and pushing it in. But KK and Larry are going to push this piece in under here. Those are, I guess they're the main ones because they're hauling the house this away. But I'm going to set this camera up underneath the house and put a light under there so you can kind of get a look at what they've done under there and watch a piece of the main steel going in. It's very important. It's a big part of this operation. We wouldn't be doing this without these guys. As you can see, they've already put some steel in, and also I'll try to show you, but they did a bunch of metal around the fireplace. Maybe you can see it down there. They're putting beams around the fireplace to keep it from cracking. Anyway, I'll get you some light under here and you can watch them slide this piece of metal in. Well, what do you guys think? Was that fun? I don't know what you saw. Jim and I have been working inside, but this is really opened up and everything's pretty clean. The wood's real nice under here. Real nice wood. Anyway, let's go back inside and get some work done. We're gonna have to take the roof out now, Jim, and lift me with a crane. I gotta go out the top now. Whew! I bet I can screw to something now. Okay, thank you, I appreciate that.
Alright. Gentlemen, that is looking really good.
Yeah, because now we can implode. It's the tunnel of doom.
Okay.
We're making the tunnel of doom, and we're going to just let everything implode in here, but move the trusses over and put them over our plastic. We're just going to rip.
Well, you're gonna move the truss and everything, huh?
We're going to rip the ceiling in sections and then slide this over.
And secure
And
the
rip
trusses
this
to
one
the
and slide
trusses.
it over.
And they'll sandwich
After we-
the plastic up there.
Well, we get the plastic up and then it'll
Well, that's a
be...
good idea, hold the plastic.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd be cutting right next to the,
This house just worked out perfect for what we're doing. It's
Yeah.
perfect, the way everything's running.
breeze door.
Yeah.
Here, honey, here's our living room.
Yeah.
We're going to put a little door right here. Strings open.
And you know, I'm not sure how wide you're bringing it out,
We're cutting it. It can only be so wide. Well,
Yeah.
but no, you can have it as wide as you want.
Aren't you gonna add to it and make it bigger?
Oh,
you
yeah.
cut it? Yeah, probably. what,
Yeah,
15
we
to 20
are.
feet?
It's not going back. You won't be able to do this when we put it back together.
How much, about 10 feet or?
20.
20.
I want 20.
That's a huge.
Look at all the pool table and everything.
You only do it once. You might as well. I mean,
No,
it might
no,
take me
no.
a little longer.
Even if you decide to sell it, people are gonna walk in there, oh, look how big.
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to have trees, like tree trunks, in the living room. And
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, it'll
gonna
be
change
cool.
the house.
It'll be
Palm
cool.
tree.
Yeah, palm tree. We'll cut a hole in the floor and have a palm tree growing out.
Yeah.
Stay right back, gentlemen.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks for the heads up. I'll go shut that off.
All right, so...
Well, it ain't cheap being poor, and I can't take any more of the tickets and the taxes and the fees. I work hard for my pay, and they take it away.
prettiest one.
That's not the prettiest one. Yeah, it is. You want me to give you the other one? Maybe you can use them both on one end, and that gives you a little
You know
more
what,
two
Ryder?
by
That's
four.
a brilliant idea.
Yeah, then it matches, because I know about you.
Got it. Yeah.
Then it matches
I
better.
got some issues. No, seriously.
It looks like it was made out of scraps.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut move it off.
Yeah, get rid of the rough edges.
Okay.
Alright,
No rough
I'm
edges.
putting this dude up, and you know, I think I'll get up there and put that light up top. My light.
Up here.
Up here, pointing this way, so it lights up the areas.
Light fire.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what.
gonna move these out of our way.
That's what.
Now, we're gonna move shortly. We're in my way.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to have one long ways, right? Like this, for your door. Huh? Yeah? Make the door nice. Right, so it lays flat. Eventually, we're gonna close that and it's gonna be part of our wall.
Well, then let's put one there.
Yeah. Right here, and then we'll build the rest according to this. But we want your, when we're done using your door, we want to secure it, right?
Yeah.
And we want it to be part. So even, Jim, if you can put your hinges further back, then we can actually secure the wood of the door when we're all done. You know what I mean? Because then, no, that's not gonna be. Okay, you're right. This should be like, oh, it doesn't go like that. All right, what were you doing again? What were you doing before I rudely interrupted?
I should.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm just
secure this
looking
guy
here.
right here.
If we put it here, then we get one in
bend that end around. That'd be a good rick job. That's sweet. I like that. Then we have no gappage. That was a good idea of yours, Jim. Okay. I'll take care of that for you.
Now, we gotta cut that down.
Oh yeah, so the truss can slide over?
Well, it may, but we might be fighting it.
No, we'll cut it down.
Alright.
We'll make it flush with the sheetrock, right?
Well, I don't know, that's what measuring tapes are for, huh?
Alright, I'll go bend these hinges, brother. That's what I'll do. Jim, show him. Oh, show him. Jim made a door.
Welcome, my friend.
Yes, thank you. Right on. We're gonna put a little latchy right there too. We've been brainstorming. Our minds are like tornadoes.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go get a piece of 2x6. What do you think? And make a brace for the middle of that
I don't know why.
to screw the latch thing to.
Well,
Or we just need a block, right?
yeah. We got
All right. We'll be back, folks. There's nothing going on in here. KK and Larry have 2 cameras on them right now. They're out sliding beams on top of the main beams. And Jim and I are just going to do our thing, and we'll bring you back when we've got the latch on, the rest of this wall covered, and that's what, right, Jim?
10-4.
Yep.
Big 10-4. Well, we only need to cut those 2. Just cut all the bottom on, and just those 2. Just cut all the bottom on. Okay. Looks like I'm missing. Oh, no, they're there. That way you don't get catching on your leg. Carpet fire.
Like factory.
And then some.
I feel like I should just cut these off.
Yeah. Because the sparks make it good go down.
That's why you guys are, yeah, move the truck.
Yeah.
I just need to move it. No, you don't really need to move it, but just
The truck does not need to be there.
let's be safer so we don't.
Safety first.
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't hear a thing you said. What were you saying?
Where am I?
Were you talking about a latch or
Where am
something?
Yeah, man. Did you steal the pin back from yourself?
No, I did not. I gave it to you.
So I give it back.
I thought I got 2 of those.
You marked that 2x4 or that 2x6.
I don't think so, Jim. I think you're guilty on this.
Oh, that's not it. Right.
Was it a mega marker? Because I might have the mega marker in my pocket.
It's just testing you.
Okay.
Alright, suss it out, home skillet. So
Oh yeah, you're notching.
that's where the latch is gonna basically go.
Yeah, but you got to notch her
Needs
down
to go in to where,
like that.
Yeah.
But you got to notch down to this thing,
Yeah.
the bottom
Well,
thing.
that's just gonna cut this out.
Oh, yeah, down to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do that.
The sooner it's done.
I'm not stopping you from doing that. I'm gonna go get you a 2x6 so you can have a post to mount that other thingy jahoochie to. Or are you just gonna put it on this block?
I wonder. Oh, I don't even know if I'll need that. Should I cut this up to here so we're not hitting this when the door shuts, or you?
Nah, that's gonna be fine. Oh, I see. It might make it tight, huh?
It's gonna make it tight.
Yeah. Cut for the whole thing. The whole thingy thing.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna cover that with plastic anyways, right?
And that way it can be open from there.
Yeah.
So, how does this work?
Is there some reason I'm not screwing a sheet of wood right here? Right here?
We're gonna get this one on first,
All right.
so we have the right specs.
Okay. Gotta have the specs. Jim's a professional.
Oh, you just
He's professional. He is.
right.
All right, we'll be back, folks.
Ow.
Oh,
Owie.
that's great. That's good.
Crap, I would have liked to put a little block in there though. Here, you run longer screws in it. But we don't have to.
All right. What do you want to change? What do you want to
I
change,
got a quarter
Jim?
inch gap.
Gotta watch out for Jim.
So either we put it tight on here all the way down.
Well, a gap's not gonna matter right here,
Okay.
because we got a 2x4 there, right? Yeah, we're good. Jim, this is not finished carpentry.
It is.
It's gonna be
I
okay.
can cut the board and thing.
As soon as we get done with your masterpiece here,
Yeah.
we're covering it with plastic.
Alright.
And then we're gonna rip the plastic off and rip it all back down. Love it less. Love it less.
Love it like
Looky here, Jim. Are we gonna run into trouble
With that being too tall.
sliding that truss over? Or are we gonna lift it up and put it behind that? I think we can do that.
No, we'll just cut it.
Yeah. But I think we can pick this up a little bit once we get all the rope off of it.
Yeah.
You guys still got your hole in the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait. I just like to fill in through here.
No, go through here.
Yeah. Once we get the steel in the holes, then I can't fit through there.
Alright.
Sweetness.
So we need to move the camera.
Okay.
That way I can lay this down. Alright.
Well, folks, all we got left is one little strip to put on the right down there, and then both of our walls are done. All right, folks. I'm gonna explain some stuff that's gonna be going on. Jim and I both like to listen to our music while we work, so I have to be careful to turn it off before we explain things so that I don't get a copyright strike. But we've done all the grunt work. Well, we have It's all grunt work. We've done most of the grunt work. The temporary walls are in position, and I thought this was a great idea. Jim and I both kind of thought of this, having a door right here to seal that hallway off. Now we're at a point where we can wreak havoc right here, and the house isn't going to get messed up. So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to involve a chainsaw and a lot of stuff falling. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get up there and I'm going to cut a hole at the peak. Probably right where that vent is, so I can get that vent out of there. We want to save that. We're trying to save everything that we can, so I don't have to buy it later. So I'll cut that vent out. That'll give us a hole. Where you at, buddy? I was telling them about all our great ideas. I was telling the folks. So, look, Jim, since I got to cut a hole anyway, I thought I'd cut around that vent up there, so we can save that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a tow strap and we're going to tie it around that center beam on that truss, the upright right there. And I'll feed it down, and Jim will be outside, and we'll get it to where it's right by the edge, but not where I will fall off the edge. And I brought my harness, my climbing harness that I use in the bucket truck, and I'll put that on. We're going to run a chalk line down, but we're going to leave enough roof up there on this side of the truss that we can slide this truss over and secure it to that truss, and it'll have a little lip of roof covering it. And then we'll put plastic over everything. But these guys are getting ready to lift this half of the house tomorrow, so we got to get her cut loose. And most of that's going to happen with the chainsaw, because we got to get it done quick. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I can't be here most of the time. So also our new chicks are coming tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to go along the truss, and the nails for the shingles that are poking through, I'm going to tap them away about that far away from the truss. And then I'll come over here and do the same thing. And we'll run a chalk line here on the outside and here on the outside. I'll cut along both of them. We're going to see if I can then come under here and just pound on those sheets of plywood that'll have shingles on them. And they'll probably be a little bit heavy. But we're going to see if I can just pound those loose, flip them over, let them slide down the house. Once all of those are off and the trusses are free, we can scoot the trusses over or just lean them against those for right now. They're going to stay in place on top of the headers that they're sitting on. The headers will be the last thing that we cut once we have, you know, the thing. Anyway, so there's going to be a lot of high speeding, and I'll put some good music on for you guys so that I can put our music back on. Peace. Putting the cheapo camera on the cheapo tripod in case there's implosion damage. I won't cry too hard.
So, are we keeping this?
What?
This part of the wall?
We're cutting it out.
This here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's chainsaw action. It's getting ready to get messy, Jim. It's not going to be pretty what's going on now. No, sir. I like to leave it hanging a certain way where I can get right into it.
Well, this house we did in Pacific City, after we lifted it up and we cut the porch, they decided, oh, we don't want the porch. So we had to climb up there and cut the thing off. I mean, take
How high up is that?
about 14 feet.
Jim, Jim, look at this. You got to see it.
Oh my word.
And then, so we had to climb up there and the 14 feet in the air and cut the den up there. Oh, we're standing on it.
Wow. That's some sketchy stuff right there.
That's cool.
that deck.
Yeah, we went through all the trouble to save it.
Well, you don't have that problem with us.
Yeah.
We're all on the same page out here. Let me see that again.
There's a project, this is the big one.
That's a beautiful spot though. That's
Yeah.
Where?
That's in Pacific City. That's where the deck was after we cut it off. And we had to cut out a small with
That is what held the deck up. And him and I had to get up there.
and cut out a spot where we could stand on the steel and then cut it out until it fell down around.
It was scary.
Yeah, I bet you guys have been in some sketchy situations.
Oh, yeah.
So when you guys take this over to my place, they'll raise it up and leave it on cribbing like that?
Yeah.
And then we lower it down onto the foundation after we get it done? Wow. That's gonna be something to look at, isn't it?
Now, do you already have a hole or?
I have nothing. Mark's coming out at 8 o'clock tomorrow and we're gonna walk around the property, but I'll get it done. I'll have
I
it.
mean, when we jack it up and you work around our crib building or.
Foundation, whatever you got.
Well, yeah,
I'll scrape you a flat spot. How's that?
He's putting a basement in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, are you gonna be?
It's gonna be 10 feet high.
Oh, yeah, you're going to just build a floor below it.
Yeah. It's
so
a
it'll-
garage.
it'll be
Well,
there.
it's gonna be right next to, it's gonna be like 60 feet from a stream.
Ah.
So I want it up high.
Yeah, because you don't want to have water seeping in.
Yeah, and if it's garage down there, you just open the doors and move the
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be up in the air pretty good then.
Yeah. Speaking of being up in the air. What do you think, Jim, about us putting some short or just like even a long piece of wood on each side and screw all the trusses to it so that when we get the roof out of the way, they don't just flop over? I mean, I know they're on top of the headers and they ain't gonna go anywhere.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, just a piece of wood across. And then what we can do is put a strap on each end around them. And when we take that block of wood loose, so they don't go anywhere while we slide them
We
over.
could always run one, the second one in on each side all the way across. Screw to them,
Yeah.
and that'd be a safety thing.
And then we could leave that there and just unscrew the truss from it and it would hold it in the right spot as we slide it over. And it'd be secured to the other trusses.
Perfect.
I know. I love it when you come up with these
I know, I'm just out of control.
You're on it, man.
Yeah, awesome.
You are on it.
Got it! Got it!
Hey, there's a big hole over there.
You see me?
Yeah, like, yeah. That was big. We gotta be careful, man.
My middle name. Mr. Careful.
I did not get it on film, folks. The other camera was running, but it was pointed at the ceiling. And I found a new adjustment on the ladder that smashes your foot. It drops the whole ladder extended right down onto the top of your foot with a small surface area coming into contact. That all adds up for a really good time.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
If it wasn't good fun, we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah. I got safeties going on over here, Jim.
First, that's our motto.
Yeah, that's what we do. Jim's got the overhang on the front porch.
Aren't you gonna cut the bit?
Yeah, but I got to be able to get my Sawzall blade through. Now I got to climb around the truss. That's all right. That's kind of a pain in the butt. This is the first overhead hole in here. Maybe I should just sawzall this. Screw that, I'm pulling my tools up now. Yeah, I got this strap sitting right here. There's some gymnastics going on over here, Jim. Gymnastics. Maybe you should be doing, because they're gymnastics. They're not ricknastics, they're gymnastics. Looky there. Looky there. I just want to see how this does up here. I want to see how it do. That sawzall is not up to the job. I gotta get out of here without hurting myself. Woo! It's hot up there.
I noticed that.
The battery operated sawzall is calling for its big daddy. It wants its daddy. The real sawzall. This is good for like little jobs.
Right, so let me finish here. You can use this one.
Oh no, I got the big green monster.
Plug in.
Yeah, it just rips through stuff, and I know I got a better blade than this too.
Waking up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, track moments back in time.
Jim's taking the cutter off. Oh, good thing we've been working out and stretching, Jim. I wouldn't have been able to do this. Woo! It's got nails on it. You don't want to just grab it. You don't want to just grab it. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy, folks. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of shingles. Whew. Oh, fresh air, Jim! Jim, I got fresh air. I got a sunroof in my house. My house has a sunroof. Does yours have a sunroof? All right, that's how I'm taking it out. In pieces that size. Yep, that's what I'm doing. It's got that sunroof option. Jim, while I was cutting through the roof up there, and we found out that we are just going to take the Sawzall and just rip it right down there. But while I was doing that and cutting the skylight, the sunroof in the house, Jim was doing something out back. I'll go show you. But he also got rid of all this sheetrock on this overhang. So now all I got to do is go up to that line right there and cut over there, and then we chainsaw whoop, and then we chainsaw whoop.
Right here, cut this out.
Oh yeah, and then we chainsaw whoop, and then we go down there and whoop whoop, and then we just go along the floor. It's ready to cut. But I really like the way this is with the walls and the door. We got a door here we can close, and it just keeps all the debris from going in the house when we start dropping everything else and chainsawing in here. Thank you, buddy. You've been doing an awesome job. We have just been nailing it every day.
Kicking ass and taking names.
That's right, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're packing it in for today, though. Tomorrow we will cut the house in half.
Oh, there's a big spidey. Look at that.
Where?
Right here.
Here. Dude, I don't think I'd want that one on me, would you?
He doesn't want to play.
He's not very nice. Oh, hold on.
No Diamondback.
Are you gonna kill him?
No, I don't kill him.
You don't kill spiders?
I would. He's got a life.
He's trying to have a life in my house. If you're gonna, hold on. Let's relocate him to the field. Give me one of them sticks.
Now, don't start screaming again.
I know, but I wish you wouldn't have told them about that.
Get on there.
They didn't know about my screaming.
Right.
There, that's fine. Thank
Out and
you.
about.
Yeah, we don't want him cruising into the house. We're packing it up for today. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll cut this house in half. Say peace out, Jim.
Peace out, Jim.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's go out back and see what Jim was doing back here. Oh boy, everybody's just been working really hard on this project. I'm really grateful for that. Well, you got the gutter out of the way. Yep. All right. And their main beams in, and they've got cross beams in. Looking pretty good. They've got this all dug out and ready for main beams under it. And those beams are already out in the field. Over yonder. Yeah, moving right along. Anyway, I'm out of here. Time to load up the truck.